ladies working on one piece, right? On one carpet.
Yes. So apparently they said in the beginning that for example the carpet that they do now it's 3 meter long, and they need to work 3 of them during 3 months to get the carpet.
3 months.
Yes.
3 ladies, 3 months to make a
3 meters of carpet.
3 meters of carpet. And this is the carpet through here, right?
Yes, it's the carpet here that it's the same one.
So it goes down. I see it, because I thought because they were doing it like that it went
Yes.
up, but it doesn't. It goes
Yes,
goes down.
they do it up and then.
I see. Yes.
Can you guess how much they ask for 1 meter square?
How much money?
Just to feel the difference between the different environments. Because I'm very happy. In 21st century, a community is not so much connected with the place. We are already a community. It is inside. She said together every week. This is not achievable by that, but together once a month in Skype, it is achievable for a group. By my experience until the moment.
Yeah, we can gather online. I mean.
Yeah. Very used more and more. If you type Dragon Dreaming in internet in Google, you find many. There is even websites which you like platform you directly. There is many things you will find. So the dreaming, there is 3 phases: awareness, motivation, and gathering information. So you dream, but it's like you are aware of something which is good to happen, and you realize you get the inspiration. After you say, yeah, it's really good what I just get aware that it's cool to have a center here and to people help each other. It can be like a center, but this is a community because we live in different places, but this center can be like the capital of our community, so we motivates each other. After we start getting information, which building, how, and things like this. After this is still the theory phase. After we enter into planning, and the first is considering alternative. So is it really good idea to have this center? Maybe it's another village, or I don't know. Just consider the alternatives and really see and feel, or even in meditation, everybody can have his practice of contacting the cosmos if you want to see, is it really intelligent to what we want to do, is it really good, and what about the alternative. And then when you have a clean or more clean vision, we start design strategies, so which way, so then we separate in groups, and we start every group will design different strategy, and slowly we'll give birth to a strategy, how this center. And then this is the planning phase, and then the doing phase. It is 3. Okay, so the planning phase is considering alternative, designing strategies, and testing prototyping. So to try to do the big thing into a small scale. Clear enough, and test it, and prototyping. Make prototypes of this, and test it, is it good or not. It is very funny with these guys, they do sociocracy and they do communities, because we was gathering in Swiss from many countries, from 10 countries. There we learned these things, and there was all decisions was they say safe enough for now, good enough to try. So when there is an idea, we think, is it good enough for now, safe enough to try? Is it good enough for now? So if it's good, we are doing this way until it stops to be good. Someone say, hey, listen, it's not good anymore, I have to change. Is it safe enough to try this approach? And they was taking the decisions immediately. Someone give idea, everybody decide, is it safe enough to try? Is it good enough for now? In the moment someone have better idea, they change. And these guys also was communicating this way, like I speak, but now you are like this. I don't know if you like, if you don't like, if I can pass to another thing and I'm speaking too much. It's like this. It was interesting because we have feedback. So after the third phase is the doing, and there is implementation, administration and management, and monitoring progress. So these 3 phases are doing, which doing is a huge phase, of course, but more or less, to be honest, I don't really understand what this means, all these words. Implementation, how we translate in Bulgarian?
Имплементация е, т.е. ти прочваш като почваш да...
No, if you make direct translation of the word implementation, what is implementation?
Не, то няма такава дума.
Осъществяване.
Калине, мълчиш си, мълчиш си.
Okay, so we start doing administration and management, of course. Как? Какво каза?
Айде специалист, дайте специалист по имплементация.
Да.
Три фази, awareness, motivation, administration and management of the process, and monitoring, of course. After we have we enter into the celebrating phase. Sorry? Yeah, the fourth phase is celebrating. So dreaming, planning, doing, and celebrating, the four main phases. And then in the celebrating, we have according new skills for me during the celebration, transforming results.
Acquiring new skills.
Acquiring, okay, thank you. Transforming results. So okay, we arrive to have the result we want, but maybe we can have more results, and also we spread the information. We celebrate and we share with the world our child, our projects, and we see maybe that it can be useful on many levels we don't even imagine before. And discerning wisdom. So this is just to share the thing. So this is very basic, the different phases. I will not, because I cannot say more because I don't know more. Afterwards, interesting. Yes. Okay, so after we have another way was just to do this. We do the same stuff. Here we have the title of the thing. So this is our center. And here we have subjective. And here we have objective. It is just a little schema which can help us to work. After we have environment down, or outer resources. And here we have individual or inner resources. And inside the circle we have the resources, and outside we write the needs. So we have outer resources and outer needs. Inner needs and inner resources. Like inner resource, it can be that I can make pruning of the fruit trees. So you consider my presence when there is this, I can be useful for this. You can do this thing. And like this like for our schema, for our thing, we consider what this is further in the groups, in the smaller groups, we can work like this. To consider and this is subjective, objective. So the subjective there are qualitative and non-measurable. Like this is the network of every one of us. This can be different things, the community building. And the objectives are measurable and quantifiable. That, for example, we need 50,000 euro, we need a building, we need children, we need the teachers to make a school there.
Yeah, the material things. Yeah.
Yeah. Here we have, like, we was needing boat, a bus, 30,000 seats, 20,000 euros, things like this. And the individual needs are like skills, competence. Someone can write applications for projects, for example, fundraising, and the practical skills. All this is in the objective things. And the subjective are like our networking and things which we cannot really measure, but I know these people, he knows the other people. And the subjective individual resources are like our motivation, our enthusiasm, our commitment, our time, and our personal energy. This is all we will give to the project. And I say, listen, I can give 1 day per week for this project, or I can be here in July, but after I work in Sofia, so everybody can say, and we can in practice say what we can do for this project. And then we fix the target groups, so we can point different target groups to be clear what is our project about. To write the main goal, we was writing like the goal was like umbrella, and the little cloud was the objective. So the big goal to create this center, to arrive to this big goal, we have different objectives. Find the building, find the people who will participate, find this, find the other. So if we write down, the project gets more clear. There was little tips like smart, like we have to be, this is like keywords which can help in our process, is to be specific, to put measurable words, to the goals are achievable, to look for the resources, to put time to everything, in what time we can do this, to the impact, yeah, the smart, to have the impact, to be ecological, and environmental friendly, responsible, and all these things. So not to say something I will not do after, basically. And then in the groups, when the projects arrive to really a phase of planning, but further planning is before doing. Here also we write it is like timeline this time, and here we have the start of the project. But we say start is today, for example, the 7th of July start. So we put end, like we have to open our center for the world on 2017 in March, for example. Here also we have individual on this side. And here on this side we have environment. Here we separate in four, for the four phases: the dreaming, the planning, the doing, and the celebrating. And then here we are, for example, 5 persons in the group. We, with little points, we do the task. Because we was having the umbrella of the main goal, we was having the objective, and every objective, to achieve this objective, we have tasks. For example, to find the building, prepare the building, we have to find the building, to paint it, to repair the roof. All these are tasks, small tasks.
So this is time schedule.
This is time schedule from the beginning to the end of the phases, from dreaming, doing, and dreaming, planning, doing, and celebrating, like to do the projects real in time. And
although the interesting thing is that we always put the celebration after them.
Yeah, and here before. Yeah, exactly. Normally the celebrating party is just a task of the thing. And
It's a
here
part of the
every
process.
spot is having a responsible. We are 5 persons in the group, so we say I will find the paint for the building. So we write Filip. Like this we get responsible about this. Why was here individual and environment? Here I think also it was, is this task doable by a single person, or it's more a task I can be organizer, but it depends on many people. So I will be responsible, or I need 2 or 3 responsible to keep in communication, but we will need to touch a lot of people. Our target group is, for example, the Bulgarian parliament. They have to take a decision to help us with something. So this is more depending not of individual, and just if I promise to come and write something, or you promise to do the architectural planning, it's kind of individual because you do it yourself. And what was interesting, there's this task we have to connect with line, and we don't have the rights to come back. This means if one task we come back was not good, we have to ask more tasks. We cannot also jump through. If we have a task here and after the next task is here, this means we are missing something. We are missing a few tasks to put somewhere. So it should be task, there should be a name, so we responsibilize this person that is responsible, and then we do a line, and then we have a planning of how to effectuate. Yeah, we cannot skip a phase. So in every 4 phases there should be tasks. And that's all. What, who, where, why, and when. We have to answer to this question. What we do, who is doing, where we do this, why we do this, and when we do this. And so this is mainly what I was wanting to share. That's all. What I get here. Thank you. Thank you.
Good job.
The dreaming of this center, yeah?
We are not planning nothing now. We are not
Sure, we cannot do the center
we
for
not
5
do,
days.
and we didn't. We will celebrate, of course, but
Maybe
not
it is
this.
yeah.
Maybe this is the center here, and then we can shift it. The center's here. It's now. This is it. It started, and then you just move it around. Why should it be static?
It is mainly dreaming, yeah.
Yeah, it is mainly dreaming. This what we.
And if it until the end of the week it's mature enough, maybe you can do some little planning or at least preview next meeting or something, because it would like on the end of one meeting directly to put the data for the next if you want to have more easier keep the work going.
Actually, the idea for this traveling to university, as far as I understand, is not to be active only here at this time, this week, but to move on and what we dream now, to start and work and try to do it in reality. So this plan can be used for further action.
So this center, how I see it, it's like, okay, it's material, it's a building and things, but there is also the spirit of this, so it is like the material emanation, the material emanation of a community, because so even if we tomorrow we separate, we are on different place, we should stay first together, of course, in our heart and think of each other and all this, but second also to help each other in our lives, yeah. So maybe now the question is, because I really like the people in my group, but should we keep this way of the destiny decides of our group, or we write our dreams and we create group by a common dreams? And is it useful to do a task like everybody sit, we give 10 minutes, and for this 10 minutes the person writes down how he sees this center, or not? Or we directly,
how about
or we separate in groups and every group do this?
I don't know it for my
It will change.
We should keep the program going.
Could we use this this way of doing the things in the group? So everyone writes in the group, in the now created group, some kind of dreams, and if there are few dreams the same, so this could be helpful for the topic of the group.
Okay, why not to separate into the groups, to write down our dreams, and then maybe to very fast we can put the dreams on the ground and just have a look. Because if in my group we have completely different dreams, I see that in the other groups they have similar dream with the mine. Maybe it's better I'm doing the next group.
You can change it one until Wednesday.
Until tomorrow.
Until tomorrow, so you have a choice.
And I think that if there are groups by interest, then maybe it's...
There is not such an
No,
exchange in the groups. I mean, the groups, it's...
No, I mean something else. It's good to have group by interest because, yeah, for obvious reasons, but it's also good to, like, say once a week, these groups gather, they share thoughts, and they exchange information, and then they can gather knowledge from other groups. So there will be some kind of
I can say the recommendation
but I
was,
think that you get the point.
The idea is also that we are complementary also in that way. If you are not with somebody who has really your similar thinking of you, but with different people, there is also a kind of complementary. So different people can bring different things to the same group.
Okay, I'm completely okay.
No.
Just my question is really the most clever way to choose the groups by hazard, by taking little papers? Or?
But let's say that we discussed yesterday evening a long time because there were really different ideas how to do. So
I'm good with it, so let's start.
Okay.
I think that the purpose of the whole university is to get here people from different backgrounds just to think in different ways, and if you have the same idea of in one group, you will skip, not purposely, but you will skip a lot of things in your group. And if you have people who have different how to say it, different dreams, not one dream but different dreams in your group, you will gain more things, you will gain more information, and maybe
it will be richer.
It will be richer. Yeah, it will be richer. For me, it's like a family, and I believe it's like a family. If you have a female next to you, it will be different from you, and that's make the two of you a couple, because you are different, and you have it's richer, and you have more ideas, and maybe that's the purpose of the university, and maybe we have to stick to it.
Yeah, but if your dreams are completely different,
He can change the group.
You can change once the group until Wednesday.
Good enough to try.
Okay.
And I think that for this that you suggest we need more time, but now for 5 days I think that it's not really good. But I really like your idea, and
I think that this idea will work.
yeah, the rest of the idea that you represent.
The idea will work afterwards, when it's time for the building that community here in reality, and I think that idea and that scheme will work a lot in the real life, and building
Community is not so in 21st. What I believe in 21st century, a community is not so much connected with a place. We are already a community. It is inside.
Yeah.
She said together every week. This is not achievable by that, but together once a month in Skype, it is achievable for a group. By my experience until the moment.
Yeah, we
yes.
can gather online. I mean,
Yeah.
it's social media 21st century.
I have this question. When we started skipping step by step, could we skip the first 3 stages, like this general stage, and just start celebrating?
I don't say the last thing I wanted to share. It's a very interesting exercise. There is we draw one cross, and there is this then we put like first like 10 degrees, like we measure 50 centimeters. You have 5 meters this way, 5 meters this way, this and this, and like this everybody, because they discover also that everybody have a psychological portrait. And one person is a better dreamer, another person is a planner, the third is a doer, and the fourth is a celebrator. And they discover that the project is going okay, we need 4 of them. Even the celebrator will not be really useful in the doing phase, but he is really good in drumming, and in this that we speak, and then we get full of speaking. We make, okay, let's make a celebration, let's sing a song, so we take 5 minutes just to relax and to change the activity.
Okay.
These celebrators are also very useful.
But there is really not everyone can be a celebrator, please.
So I will just in last show you.
Are you volunteering for the celebration then?
I'm also a volunteer.
So this so you just draw a cross on the ground. So you have a 0 point. You have, for example, 10 degrees in different direction. So you have one axis is environment, the opposite axis is individual. Every person, he walks, he do the steps in the 4 axes, and he feel himself. So you have theory, practice, environment, and individual. So I first go to environment. This is in which point I get inspired by the environment in my life, why I do the things. because I see this and I say, such a beautiful building, it can be nice to do something inside this building. This is the more environmental person. And the opposite is individual, like I want to do a center, I have my idea and I really want to find people to do this pedagogic work with these children because I want to do it. And so first I go to the environmental axe and I have to these 10 points. I ask myself how much I get inspired by the environment, and I walk in one moment, for example, or me personally when I do it on number 8, this means I'm very inspired by the environment. I see this field and I already see gardens in the field because I am inspired by the environment. After I go in the individual, I discover, I was surprised by myself, that I am 6, so I'm smaller individual. I really want Jelen to be a center and people live in Jelen, so I help friends to buy houses, just this happens. After I go to theory, on which way I'm person of theory, so I will read books, I will gather information. Before to do something, I will really get informed, will learn about the knowledge which exists already, and then I do my thing. And I was only 3 steps into this. And in practice, like I will find an old man, I will help him during one summer, and I'm ready to do this, to do everything he tells me, even if he have a pig character or something, just because I like the practice. So you go into theory and you feel how much point you are, and then into practice. So you have these 4 points, you draw this into the sketch, and then it is making a form with 4 angles. And then you find the center of this form, and this center is in one of the 4 quadrants. And like this you understand what kind of person you are. Because I was thinking that I'm between dreamer and planner, and finally I'm in the end of the doing phase and quite a celebrator. But I'm very near the center. The person who is in the center, he is a person who can do everything, and the persons who are more far the center, they are really good in them. Like we was having one guy, he is a teacher of drums, he was a super celebrator and really he always was not present in the morning because he had drummed the last night and all this, but he's just really good in celebrating and to give energy to everybody, and it was really useful to the group, not do so much work but give energy to the people, they do work. He played violin when we work, so it was useful because we work better on violin music. So this is how we understand our character. Oh, yeah.
It was interesting.
Right.
So the question is where we are going to do that. That's
I don't know, it depends on the program and all this.
You're right, I like the idea, but I don't know if we have this time.
Yeah, exactly. It's not the moment now. It is in free time because all this is out of the program. So yeah, we have to keep the program going for sure. Yeah.
But it was good.
So let's separate the group and do all we have to do. Yeah.
There were some questions, and that was the main purpose to get here now.
Yeah, to ask questions.
To ask questions.
Yes, maybe it's the right time.
Questions for the coordinator.
Any
I
question?
have a question, yeah.
Go ahead.
What is the value system of this center we want to create? Which values this center have? Is it to just promote the believing in Allah and kill everybody who don't like this? Or I don't know, I don't have any value for the moment for this center. Or in the name of the Saint Cross to spread the Christianity in the whole planet. So I don't know.
I think it's also
Do we have a
part
value
of
system
our
of that?
exercise.
Yeah, we're going to have to work out what those values are, and
So
and
it is something to be done.
there has to be some kind of ethics in the paradigm.
It's also why they didn't give us a title or whatever else for the works, because it gave some more liberty, some more freedom to express yourself and to let you just dreaming as far as you want or as you can.
Especially if you're going to apply for funding from any kind of European research angle, there has to be quite an extensive ethical value involved.
Okay, I have another question.
And how about to try maybe to answer your question, everyone together, like saying 1, 2, up to 3 words about the value. So, for example, I want this answer to be, I don't know.
You have to be written, guys.
Okay.
It will take less time if everybody write down.
Peace, love, and happiness. The three.
Now
The
I
Trinity
miss
works for me.
Emilia, who was always writing down the things.
Yes.
We miss her.
With the big paper.
Immediately.
But we can do that tonight.
Yes.
I don't know where, but we can choose a place and to put a paper and everybody who is going just to write
Few words.
A few words, yes, about the values.
We don't use this paper here, and everyone takes the pen and writes it down.
Okay.
Now.
Now. Okay.
Because if we can,
because it
just
will be
last
now
question.
for the people here.
Do we agree that we need a system of value? Because it's maybe the first. Do everybody agree that we need some system of value on this, or it will be completely everything is allowed?
But not, it is not like this, because we are not people here together that we want everything. We have very common things.
You never know.
Okay.
It's my experience shows. He's a very nice guy, but when the dark fell.
But maybe he will not write it on the paper.
Yeah, keep an eye on him.
What we are doing now? After this, we are separated in our own groups.
Yeah.
Maybe it's better.
Yeah.
If there is not any other question, remarks, or any other. Yeah. We make. Хайде диктаторче.
Okay, we are planning to have some barbecue, like some
You are planning to
like
the
fourth
celebrating?
stage, and
No, we will mix some of the stages.
yeah, just to try how it works. And so, if someone would like to come to Rai, we are going to
Rai.
to Rai to heaven to heaven.
Wait,
Wait, Radi and Peter are
sit
coming,
down and
so
wait for the biggest.
Oof, fine.